Okay, Abdul, so first of all, I want to ask about this situation yesterday, today in the cage after fight. What do you say about this? Because there was a lot of disrespectful things in the cage and outside of this.
Honestly, I don't really think there's too much to say about it anyways. I only talk in the cage with my performance. I can just tell you I knew exactly what it was. It was a desperate take to try to get under my skin. My opponent has been in my DMs for the last month. Him and his, crew of guys. And we've actually been talking back and forth. He tried to get under my skin. And then I just, always reply something. We were just talking, even stuff like, I started like even getting in his head, just messaging him out of nowhere, being like, hey, good morning, how are you? And he's just like, yeah, good, what about you? I was like, nothing much, just been thinking about you. Just stuff like that. And then the conversation would end for like a week. And then, he'd just start replying to my stories, always trying to say something funny or goofy. And then I just knew the type of person that, he's trying to hype himself up. And I was telling him, I was like, man, I'm gonna like you're in and out. There's no Shem show over here. Like the show is over before it starts. Like you're 0-1, bro. Like you lose, you like most likely you're out. UFC's just cutting people right and left. So focus on your thing, man. And then he's just taking it to another level, with all this media and stuff. And then coming here in person this week, because I'll be honest with you, I didn't look at his social media. I wasn't searching him up. I just watched his last 2 fights. That's literally all I did leading up to this fight. That's all I know about him. But from like people, they'd be like, oh, he said this, he said that. I was like, I really don't care. But when I saw this week how much he's really embedded into social media and how much he's just trying to milk this opportunity, I just knew that, this fight is mine. And all I have to do is focus on those 15 minutes when the cage closes. And no matter what happens, I have to stay composed. And that's about it. He came to me in the end and he was like, it's all business, this and that, And I told him yesterday, I was like, just remember what you did right now. Like it's not all business. Like what you just did is very disrespectful to the sport. You don't extend your hand to handshake and then you push someone. Especially whenever I'm just regularly waiting for the face-off, you're the one that extended your hand. And then because of that, I said, you know what, fine, I'll shake your hand. Even though I don't usually shake a hand before the fight, but then I extended, then he pushed. So, that just shows more of his character. And that's it, no emotions. We just came here to get the job done. My focus wasn't him. My focus for the last 3 years since I got on the UFC was to get my win, and I got it. And now everything that happened tonight and before tonight is in the past, and I'm just gonna be ready and focused on the future. Like that's about it. Like this interview I'm gonna do right now, if we're mentioning my opponent, this is the last time I'm ever mentioning his name, and I'm just so ready to move on to what's next.